Hi guys! Okay, it's Maddie. Now this is my second time filming this video because I didn't think the other one that I did was that good. I was laughing and just like talking all over the place. So first off, this is a dating tips video, and my history with dating is kind of all over the place. Well, not really all over the place, but in 9th grade I had a boyfriend for like 6 months, and we used to break up and get back together all the time, which, I mean, that's a 9th grade relationship. I think I was 15, so, And then after that, I didn't have a boyfriend until 11th grade on up until now. So it's still my boyfriend. We've been together for 2 years now. I'm not really good, like, I was never really good with, like, flirting and being all weird and stuff. Like, I can't do that because I feel silly doing it. I really feel like the biggest, like, relationship tip I can give is just be honest and be, like, real. Like, when you start playing all those games, it starts to turn into a game. Like, you can't expect someone to take you seriously if you really like them. If you want a long-term relationship, it's not realistic to play games with that person, first of all, because then you'll be playing games throughout the relationship. It'll always be about power playing and, you know, I'm going to make this person jealous or whatever. And, I mean, it's fun if you just want to flirt with someone, or if you just want to hook up and stuff like that. But that's a whole different thing. And I have never hooked up with anybody before. Like, let me think. No, I've never just hooked up with a random person, like at a party or anything. I just have never done it before. I don't have the courage to do it or anything like that. But, I mean, I looked up on the internet some tips, so this is what I'm going to talk to you guys about. The other thing is just get out there, like, put yourself out there. Meeting guys can be tough sometimes. If you're looking for, like, a serious relationship, it can be tough, especially teenage guys, because they're not, like, out there. Not a lot of guys really want to have, like, at least they don't want to admit that they want to have, like, a relationship. I think most guys really want, like, you know, a girl that they can say, that's my girlfriend or whatever, but no guy's really going to admit that, I don't think. So, like I said, I think my boyfriend was just, like, a great catch kind of guy. I don't think he's, like, out there a lot. I don't think there are a lot of guys out there who are really, like, at 19, ready to, like, you know, really wanting to be in a serious relationship with someone. I think once a guy gets into college, he's really looking to, like, hook up and, like, hang out with a bunch of different girls and try to find himself and sow his wild oats. But these are the tips for flirting that I'm going to give you guys. Yeah, and these are off a website. So, topdatingtips.com is where I'm getting my information from. So, I hope you guys like it. Okay. Okay, so one thing I always hear is, like, when you're talking to a guy, like, you want to start turning it into, like, a flirting thing. You look the guy in the eye, you touch his arm, laugh at all his jokes, even if they're stupid or, you know, they're not funny to you. Still laugh and, you know, just keep smiling, keep everything light. I know a big problem that I always have is I always get in these deep conversations with people, like, about awful things like racism and you know, things that bother me. So don't do that. That's, like, one of the big things. Don't give too much information. Don't give too much of yourself. And always leave the guy wanting more. Like, don't, you know, if you start a conversation with a guy, you want to keep him so he wants to talk to you more. If you guys have this long conversation every night, which is great, he'll get to know you before he gets to know you, you know? Like, you have given him everything about yourself right off the bat. You want to keep him guessing. You want to keep him wanting more. If he knows everything, he's not going to want more. Next thing is, do you want a serious relationship with someone? Don't hook up with them, like, the first night or the first date. Those usually don't turn into relationships. And I know people always say, well, that worked for me. That's great. But that's, like, an exception. That's not a rule. I took that from a show. But anyway, yeah, it's definitely an exception. It's not a rule. Most guys will tell you that if they hook up with a girl, they're always going to look look at her like a hookup. So yeah, let's see what else. Meeting guys, like places to meet guys. Definitely go places that you like. Like, don't go, if you're not really into like indie music, don't go to an indie concert trying to meet guys, because you're not going to have anything in common, or you're not going to have that in common. And you know, guys can get passionate about few things. Like, some guys are really passionate about video games, some guys are passionate about music, art, you know, I don't know, film, YouTube. You know, you got to figure out like what kind of guy it is, and then, or in what you like, and if they, you know, go together. Like, if you like books, you might not want a guy who loves heavy metal music, because those two might not go together. You know, you might want to find another guy who also likes reading, or another guy who likes movies if you really like movies. You don't want to pick someone who hates movies. So, yeah, just go places that you like to go and look for guys there. That's usually, I think that'd be your best bet. And also, if you're just looking for a flirt, like, if it's like relationships never happen when you're looking for them. I don't know if you guys know, like, but whenever I like looked for a boyfriend, I never got one. I never had a boyfriend when I was looking for a boyfriend, because it just doesn't work that way. Or it ends up being some silly relationship that you really don't want to be in, but you're just in because it's convenient and you don't have anybody else or anything better to do. So, yeah. Okay, so that's my little, I guess, my little spiel on dating. But another thing I want to talk to you guys about is, if you guys like this idea, like you guys want to hear dating tips and stuff like that, I really think it'd be cool to like me and a guy, like I ask a guy a bunch of questions. So what I really want you guys to do is, down in the comment section, write like all your questions. Or if it's a private question, leave it in my inbox and tell me, like, write in the title, like, dating questions. And then I will look at those, I'll put together a whole long list, and then me and my best friend Darren, he will answer all your questions for you. I haven't asked him about this yet, but he's going to do it. So, yeah, and he's like a normal guy, so he's 18, yeah, so he can give you, like, tips for younger guys too. So ask me all your questions. And and I have a Twitter account now, a Facebook account for this channel. I have an email, and I have a blog for this website. I mean, for my YouTube, because I can't edit pictures into my videos anymore. I don't have the editing software to do that. So what I'm going to do is post the pictures there and post a link to the video also. So you can watch the video, and there will be the pictures there also. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, if you have any comments or questions or requests, send them to me in an email. Send them to me in a message, an email, or down in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching, and talk to you later. Bye.